Hey everyone, welcome back to RNGmart. I'm Elvin. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to take a look back at our very first week of live streaming. So that's right, we started exactly a week ago today on the 18th of January, and it's been such an amazing time connecting with everyone and the epic pools that we had. So just to begin with how it all started, we posted up a couple of videos on our TikTok and Instagram about setting up our live stream, filling in our little booster box while I was watching anime in the background, and went live on Saturday. So we had a couple of behind the scenes looks. Our first delivery from Japan was amazing. We got quite a fair amount of product, and we managed to get through quite a lot of product over the week as well. So a couple of highlights of the week. The week was full of amazing moments. We pulled the Sumbreon on Thursday. We also pulled a Sylveon immediately after. And on Tuesday, we hit the Latias SIR from Surging Sparks ETB. And then immediately after that, we pulled an Iono out of Paldea Evolved as well. So the Iono was something for myself. I was looking for the actual Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, so I decided to open 10 packs. I'm still going to be chasing the Magikarp, and the Tandemaus and Mousehold cards are something that we're looking for as well. But all in all, I think the major highlight of the week itself was you all supporting and joining in the chat, watching along, sharing our reactions or my reactions to whatever we hit. Again, thank you all. In terms of the learnings from the week, it wasn't all sort of sunshine and rainbows and lollipops. We have had a couple of issues. The first stream itself was probably our biggest learning experience. My biggest learning experience from the first stream is check your audio before you decide to go live. The music was probably a little bit too loud. The soundboards and the sound clips that I was playing through the soundboard were probably blasting everyone's ears off, so apologies about that. We did manage to get it mostly fixed up by the end of the first stream. A couple of adjustments here and there as we go along. And my personal learning from the week itself is when you live stream for a couple of hours every time, at the end of the week you end up with probably like 15-20 hours of live streaming footage, and editing is still a learning process that I'm going through. I still don't know how to edit. I'm kind of going along playing with it, as you can see here. So the footage that I've got in the background is our very first live stream, and I've sped it up just a couple of times, and then I'm just going to talk over it, which is probably the easiest way to do it. But what I want to do moving forwards is essentially cut together some highlights of that particular stream, upload it, have fancy music and all that jazz, and go from there. So what's next for RNGmart? So firstly, we are going to continue live streaming, enjoying the community, some more epic pools, and we do want to introduce some special giveaways. We're also planning on adding some new events, so we want to do something for Lunar New Year. We're not exactly sure essentially what we're going to do, but that's coming up this week. Additionally, we've got Easter just around the corner as well, and we want to do something special there as well. We've also done our first restock order from Japan, so we are going to be getting a couple of new products in, as well as some restocks on some popular products that we have recently sold. So first off, we're getting some more Terastal Festival in. We're running pretty low on stock. We've got plenty of stock of the other stuff that we had ordered previously. In terms of new products, we're getting some V-Star Universe in. So basically the equivalent of the English Crown Zenith, just in Japanese. Some really good cards in those boxes themselves, as well as amazing pull rates. The same as what you can expect out of English Crown Zenith, but arguably a little bit better. So we will be getting battle partners in as well. If you are looking at getting battle partners, I would highly recommend staying away from it for the time being. It is going to be pretty highly priced, mainly because it is kind of the release week of the set. Cards are usually quite expensive, essentially immediately on release, so if you can, I would recommend waiting for a little bit for it to go down. It will go down, don't fall for the FOMO. We went through essentially the cards that are coming in. Our order arrives Jan 30th, so we will have it on the very first stream on our store and on the very first stream immediately after that comes out. So I did also want to talk about our plans for distro or English distribution as well. So the current plan is to continue with our structure for the next sort of 3 to 6 months, probably until the end of June or the end of financial year in Australia. And once the end of financial year comes around in early July, we're going to apply for an English distributor license so that we can start selling some sealed English products as well. I'm mainly staying away from sealed English at the moment. Firstly, it is being scalped ridiculously. Secondly, I don't want to sell anything over MSRP. And thirdly, the current English stuff that we're selling is my own personal collection that I had built up before I started this business or this venture that we're going on at the moment. So I just don't feel right selling it as a sealed product, especially when we don't have licenses and so on and so forth to sell them as sealed. So we'll be opening them up, we'll be including them in giveaways and whatnot, and going from there. So if you haven't done so already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see next, either on our streams or on these YouTube videos. I am looking forward to enjoying some more live streams and time with you all, with everyone that's watching. And lastly, again, I want to thank everyone that joined in on the live streams, everyone that participated either through chat, purchasing, sitting there just watching us, and yeah, I will see you all in the next live stream or on our next video. Thank you all.